Welcome back to Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. I'm supposed to use my electric breath to go through this gate, but I feel like breaking it today.
Oh no.
So there's the lag spike that you get when you try to flame. It's only because the flame is actually taking up sprite space, which is why you see this lag, I believe. So we just go right through it because we found the tear in the gate here. So the game doesn't know what exactly to do. Like, it knows to load this entire state.
The sheep are like, wait, hold on, you're not supposed to be here. Wait, hang on.
Yeah, the thing I've noticed is the only thing that really changes is stuff kinda works like normal. For example, we're gonna go into Crop Circle Country, I believe it is called.
Crop Circle Country.
And, with what I've done with the gate, the game can't really handle the level anymore.
What?
You'll see.
Well, you're in space, that's already one
Woo!
weird thing.
Going to space! Yeah! Let me tell you about Crop Circle Country.
Oh, tell me about Crop Circle Country.
As per usual, 800 gems, 10 dragonflies, the fodder's chicken. And, this might be the laggiest level in the game because of what I've done.
Oh, no.
So, this actually kind of has to do with the plot of, I believe, either Spyro 2 or 3, whichever one mentioned space cows, because, they've invaded this farm.
Everything's single-digit FPS!
Oh, you have no idea how close you are. Okay, so we got space riptox. They're coming down and stealing cows. We also have just regular space cows that are kidnapping cows. And we need to kill everyone.
That thing looks fucking horrifying.
It is, because the model is kind of working. You can see it being held together with foam and caution tape. But it's getting there.
Yeah, not real tape.
No, just a tape you can buy from the store, and that was a massive delay on him actually getting hurt.
Like the kind of tape you put in a VCR.
Yeah. So there are the space riptox, but we're gonna take a while to grab a lot more of these gems, because they are just scattered everywhere. And the loading on these, it's not too great. That green gem wasn't there when we started the level.
Oh, they can't load all the gems in time?
Nope. It's only until we move to a different area that some of them respawn.
Oh, no!
So I bet you can guess what happens by the end of this level, but that'll be for that time.
I'm just focusing on the train wreck right now. You're telling me there's another train coming out of the tracks? Hang on, let me focus on this one first.
Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
I think I know what you're referring to.
Yes, you should. We're going Mimas the Tank Engine. Actually, that's not a good name for him. I'm sorry, Thomas. They want you to use a lot of your electric breath, but there's no point because fire breath does the exact same thing. But in order to get 100%, you do have to have electric breath, so just keep that in mind.
But, you know, it's electric breath, you know, this is the reason why there's Spyro 4, you gotta use it! Oh, well, you're fucking... I thought you died.
Electricity, let's go. Oh, we're gonna have to play Happy Grab Ass with this Dragonfly that's not gonna be... Oh, hey, we got him, never mind.
Hey, it's Akira!
Okay. There's really no correlation between Akira and Farm, but whatever.
I just need some footage of that movie, and then Spyro going, hey, it's Akira!
Oh, give me a scene and I'll see if I can finagle it in there.
Got it! I'm losing control of my body! It's Akira!
That'll do it.
Oh, what?
Alright, so there's something I want to change here. I wanted to see if there was a way to change the camera. But, yeah, you can actually move the camera horizontally and vertically based on where you need it. And the entire time I've been using the L and R to move the camera, and now I can use the stick, but it's always inverted.
Oh, you can't change the inversion.
Nope. So we're going to be dealing with a lot of bad cameras, so I do apologize in advance. It's not going to be fun.
Oh, it's so much worse.
Yeah, just imagine when we actually have more than 3 enemies on screen, which we had a bit earlier. This is what... Oh, that respawned. Thanks. So there's a reason I say that Crop Circle Country, this is the level that the game can't handle because of its scope and just the fact that it's, you know, integrated poorly.
Can the game not handle, or can you not handle the new camera?
The game cannot handle the game just physically. You will see tons of lag spikes happen throughout only this level, too. And every other level's fine. It's just this one.
Well, why does it have a hard time? It doesn't look like that complex of a level.
I don't know. That's what I've been trying to figure out, because there'll only be like 2 or 3 enemies on screen. But when they're close to different landmarks, like that tower over there, that silo, it just can't handle it. So there must be something going on in the background. Maybe something that's using up all the resources, maybe? I can't figure it out for the life of me.
I'm gonna guess that we're dealing with some amateur game developers here who are entrusted with the glorious legacy of Spyro the Dragon. And they don't really know how to alleviate assets that well.
Possibly. It's either that or the assets they have to work with are all melting.
Well, again, this isn't really that complicated of a game, is it?
No, it's not. And you know what? I want to integrate something that I did in my old Spyro Let's Play.
Spyro, ain't you?
What's that?
So, in the old days, I gave a semblance of difficulty. I compared it to something. Mm-hmm. I gave it like an easy, a medium, a hard, an extra spicy if it was a really difficult level for a kid's game. So I'm going to say from this perspective, I'm going to say how hard the level is to play in general, because you're always fighting with the rest of the game. So I'm going to say this one is just slow AF. You ain't going nowhere fast. Especially in this one, because things keep despawning. Oh, it drives me nuts to play this level in particular.
But I'm baffled. It's not a complex level.
Oh, look at that. Nearly 70 gems just sitting here on a ledge.
I don't know where to put them. You gotta put them somewhere. Just stick them in any old place.
That's true. Stick them in a corner and say, there you go.
Hey, can we just make a 17 gem? Make things easier?
Oh, here we go. Another Dragonfly just out in the open here.
It could look like, I don't know, an everlasting gobstopper or something.
Hey, it's Mitnick.
Hi, Mitnick. Okay, that's a name.
It's Nitmick.
Isn't that the stuff you put on cooking? Oh, wait, that's nutmeg. Sorry. Alright, I think we finally cleared out this first area. That farmer back there, he's looking for his cows, but you can't get those until you finish the level, so we're just gonna skip him entirely. Oh, nothing to climb, nothing to see. Alright, back on it. So what do you think of our lovely visit to Crop Circle Country?
It seems a little featureless. I was expecting a lot more. I mean...
And that's another thing I don't get. There's nothing here. How does this have trouble optimizing?
Is this all?
Here? This is pretty much it. So we're gonna come over here. Gonna come up here, see all those pop in. And, oh, it's got leaves! Look at that leaf physics!
Oh, maybe that's what's sapping all the RAM.
Groundbreaking!
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. So there's a couple more enemies spawning in the background, but we actually have a mini game to go play.
A mini game?
That's right. We're gonna collect.
You really think it can handle a mini game?
Especially not this fucking one. But oh look, there's a ladder we can climb here.
Hey.
A secret.
Well, I mean, and oh, that looks so bad.
There's a dragonfly just sitting there.
Hey, it's Laurent.
Laurent.
A lovely Frenchman's name. Anyway, time to play a mini game. Ooh, that
time to
didn't look
almost
good.
clip through the fucking boundaries.
Oh dear, clipping through boundaries.
I only choose to follow the rules.
Yeah. I really wish you paid more attention to the rest of the rules, Spyro. We'd have so much of a better time, but not nearly as fun, because I like breaking this game. It's fun.
It's so easy to.
Yeah, that's sad. So, right there in the background, you see all that shit?
Space rip talk
Yeah.
We gotta climb that.
Oh. It's not a mini game. It's just more platforming, except it's timed.
It's a puzzle.
It's a puzzle?
I like this puzzle. Alright, the trial of the platforms. Let's do it.
The trial of the platforms. Ooh.
Board the platforms!
I feel like I'm in Bubsy 3D again.
And that's all we have to do is board the platform.
Hey! It's a platform! It's a platforming game!
No, please don't. Please don't. I don't think it ever gets that bad. I mean, Bubsy 3D is broken.
That's the first line of the game!
Oh, that's true. Oh, hey, it's a button. Let's push the button.
Nothing happens when you push the button.
Nothing happens when you push the button. So maybe I'm doing something wrong, but
Do you need to pound the button?
let's see what's on the other side, okay? We're gonna take a look over here. Come on, camera, stop fighting with me. There we go. We'll get on this platform, and seems there's another button, so maybe that first one's just bugged? I don't know. See if we can't figure this out.
What?
So, how's the hit detection?
The button doesn't work either.
Let's find out. Alright, so that didn't work.
Do you headbound? I mean...
Oh, there... Well, that didn't work. That didn't work.
Well then, what's the point of it?
Let's Let's try the other side again, just to see if that one now finally decides to work.
What is happening?
What is happening? Well, the button's not working.
I can see that.
Oh, now it works!
Oh, wait, you wanted the button to turn on? Oh, sorry.
Got it.
Let me just process your order. Okay. You might have to refresh the page.
Thank you, sir.
Did you clear your browser cache?
Please press the button, sir.
You might need ICP IP activity volume 6.
Yeah, so the button, a little finicky, because you have to hit it in exactly the middle, otherwise it does not count. And coming back to this level after years... Yeah, by the way, I haven't touched this game in years. And I'm just now coming back and playing it again for the first time.
You mean you don't play this on a daily basis? I can't imagine why.
You know what? If this came on Spyro Reignited Quadrilogy and it actually fucking worked properly, I'd play the hell out of it. There's a lot of ideas that really work. But not really. I mean, they're good ideas, let's say that. There we go. So we've activated all those.
That's a semi-neat idea.
So there we go. Oh, look at that!
Hey.
Now it's all spinning around. We need to get all these.
The way the pawns are kind of clipping into the boundary there. It's
Look,
kinda,
at least it's functioning. That's the only thing I care about.
That looks
right
just
now.
like a pre-bought asset, really. But, yeah.
Oh, hey, the middle's coming down.
Oh,
all right.
all right, okay.
Or maybe these... Oh, yeah, hey. Here he is. So we beat him. That's it.
Okay.
We did it. We defeated the Space Rip Talk and got the thing.
Purple dragon.
All right.
We gotta make an ending to this minigame. Ending, I'm going to lunch.
Just put in another loading screen. There's plenty of those. They'll never notice.
Rickshaw.
You got rickshaw, as in, this is a rickshaw attempt at a fucking distraction from Cradle to the Grave.
Oh, and I love this. Do you want to do it again? No.
No, nothing.
No, that took forever.
No.
That took forever to do.
No.
And now we're out of here, man. Alright, let's try to finish up the rest of this level. I think there's one other minigame that we go into. And that one isn't fun either.
Oh, no.
It's so much of a treat. Loading. There we go. Loading. Right? You want to do another one. Yep, you gotta do another one.
Hang on. Where did you come from? What gate? Oh.
You gotta load for your loading screens. I can't believe this. Sonic 06 all over again. People bitch about Sonic 06 having loading screens for loading screens, but yeah. Oh, we kind of almost had the glitch going.
I can hear your GameCube almost screaming.
Oh, and it's hilarious. And my Wii was semi-okay with it, but it was still going, hey, what are you doing?
I said a GameCube disc. Wait, oh, this is a GameCube. Wait, really? This? Well, here's the BIOS. Well, huh. Check some runs. What the fuck is
my
this?
Wii just pulled me over and said, dude, this is a PS2 disc. Ha ha ha. Oh, because PS2 games kind of ran like crap in the beginning. And this was kind of near the beginning of GameCube PS2.
Where they didn't look quite like good PS2 games yet. Mm-hmm. They just look more like high-definition PS1 games.
Yep.
And everything that comes in tow with that, hence why everything looks so fucking janky! God!
The jank is real. Check out all this jank. Oh, dear Lord.
I mean,
I can barely move.
I didn't like Spyro back then. Is this just what they looked like back then? Is this just how they look like?
I swear the older ones are still good on PS1. little dated. They still worked, though. And then I got this when I got my GameCube. Thanks, Dad!
Don't blame your dad for this.
I wouldn't dare.
You know, if it were up to him, he'd get you True Crime Streets of L.A.
Actually, you know what? The first games I got from my GameCube were this and Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. Two Towers was fucking awesome!
You know what my first game was for GameCube?
What was it?
Sonic Adventure 2.
Of course it was.
What the next one after that was?
Oh, Sonic Adventure 1.
Melee.
Oh, right. Actually, I think my third and fourth were Sunshine and Melee. I remember going to get those the night of me getting my GameCube.
You know what my third one was?
What's that?
Metal Gear Solid 3. Yeah, my dad works at Nintendo. He got me a GameCube version that works on Snake Eater. You know, before even Kojima finished it, he made a prototype version. It's real, man. It's for real. Seriously.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that. Did your uncle at Nintendo also do a lot of crack?
I just saved over it with Super Mario Sunshine, okay?
Oh.
And I made it look like it's that way.
So that's why it looked like Beautiful Joe.
Yeah, man.
Got it.
Super secret, man.
I mean, you brought it up. I think you just lost your job, your uncle's job at Nintendo. He's gone.
We got fired years ago.
Oh, what'd he do at that point?
He invested in the Wii U.
Ouch, that hurts. I mean, I know there are worse games out there, especially ones that have come out recently. But the GameCube is actually, like, a good system. So I kind of can't believe this. It also didn't have a lot of shovelware. But then you have this.
Yeah, a lot of the shovelware ended up on PS2. Then the Wii came out, and then all that shifted over to that.
Which is really sad, because I really liked the Wii when it came out.
So did everybody else. That's why they made such crap games for it.
Oh, terrible.
We'll sell them at Big Lots, yeah. And fucking bargain bin out warehouses.
Let me tell you something. I thought it was... I think we're repeating history, because I just saw an ad for a Rent-A-Center that said, "Rent the Nintendo Switch!" Oh, dear. Nintendo, please.
We get all the gold points now.
Have some dignity. Please. And release everything on the Switch so I can buy it. Thank you.
But maybe not this. I mean, I'd be okay if
I mean, you don't have to release this on Switch. I'll be fine. Reignited Trilogy on Switch. I might buy that again. Just because I love supporting devs, and that haystack is impenetrable, so we're not going to go through it.
But if it runs like this, then maybe we shouldn't have it on Switch.
Maybe not. Could somebody do a check on Crash what is it called?
Insane Trilogy.
Insane Trilogy, thank you. See if that works. So,
Whoa!
let me tell you, it's going to take a while to load this next part of the stage, so next time on Spyro Enter the Dragonfly, we're going to finish up Crop Circle Country and see if the GameCube can actually, survive. I'm hoping. Because, man, it started to get hot.
Is that smoke? Oh. Hang on. Oh, jeez. Oh. You got any water?
I'm not throwing that on my Wii. Just feed it to the sharks.